Hey everybody, welcome back to the 31 Days of Tarot. My name's Allie, and today's prompt is day 21. Do you read your little white books, tarot and oracle guidebooks? How do you use them? And what do you do when the information seems to contradict the reading? Okay, yes, I do use guidebooks. Some guidebooks are better than others. They vary significantly, but when I get a new deck, I pretty much read the guidebook front to back. Like, I look at every card, I study every card, I read the guidebook description because I especially love it when the artist is also the writer because I want to know what their inspiration was behind that image, why they created it for that card or why it was chosen for that card. Why did they incorporate those particular symbols? What does it mean? What's the relevance? And if they don't do that, it drives me absolutely crazy. Ah. So yeah, I want to know why everything was put, you know, it seems like there were some decks and some cards seem like they have purposefully included certain symbols in the image. So I always appreciate when that is explained in a guidebook. Um, so once I read the guidebooks back to front, they usually just sit on my bookshelf, and unless I'm feeling super stuck or I'm trying to do some research project or something like that, then I may go back to them. But yeah, usually I just get acquainted with it. Now, another way I use guidebooks, which I want to mention because I'm sure other people have this experience as well, um, is sometimes you get one deck and there's a particular card that you just struggle connecting with. Sometimes I just have a hard time connecting with a particular card. Um, and then I'll get a new deck with a new guidebook and I'll be reading through it. And suddenly, something they say, the author says, will make a light bulb go off. And I'll go back to that first deck and I'll go, oh, it's like I get it now. I understand the symbolism now. I get, it's like something that never clicked before suddenly clicks. And totally serendipitously that, because the deck and the book aren't connected at all, but sometimes one guidebook inadvertently explains another deck. And so that just adds to my collective tarot knowledge that I have built up over time. And I think as tarot readers, we're always learning and we're always having those light bulb moments. So I think that continues on forever. Um, yeah, so guidebooks. Do I use them in any other way? I think that about sums up. I mean, of course, there are some guidebooks, especially the little white pamphlets, they're just keywords. They don't really add anything that I don't already know usually. So I might never touch those, but certainly a full on trade paperback book. And especially if any of the cards deviate in any way from a standard system, if they have taken on any kind of creative license by switching cards or renaming cards or adding new cards, then of course I need to get acquainted, so I will use the guidebook. Yeah, I think that wraps up my use of tarot guidebooks. Yeah, I wonder what other people do. I mean, is there a variety in how you utilize a guidebook? Well, I don't know. I never take notes. I don't believe in writing in books. That just is one of my horrible pet peeves that I have. Don't write in your books unless, it's specifically like a journal or something like that. But I'm sure there's readers out there that scribble notes. Oh, I cringe a little, but that's just me. No judgment. Yeah, that wraps up my day 21. and I will see you tomorrow for day 22. Bye.